Hi guys, and welcome to a brand new Let's Play. I'm Masterath, and I welcome you to this. Konami presents... Oh yes. Yes, Konami Computer Entertainment Japan, we get it. Okay, go on, go! Languages, my favourite part of any video game. And if you believe that, you believe anything. We have the choice of British, not English, but British. Welsh and Gaelic do not count. We have Spanish, Italian, German, or French. Do you know what? I think one day I'm actually going to do a Let's Play and I'm just going to randomly pick the language and see how well I do. But let's choose British, because this game is difficult enough as it is. Welcome, folks, to this. Yu-Gi-Oh! Reshef of Destruction, a game made in 2004 by Konami, licensed by Nintendo for the Nintendo Game Boy Advance. First off, you have to press select to go to a new game if you've already got a game set up. That sucks. Speaking of sucks, this game, yeah, a Yu-Gi-Oh! Game, which is not good. This is that game. It is the, I believe it's the sequel to Yu-Gi-Oh! Sacred Cards, which is among a throng of other Yu-Gi-Oh! Games made for handheld consoles. So, do you know what? Let's new game this. Saving will replace the save data. Is that okay? Yes, it is okay. You can tell it's bad because the music has stopped. Let's pop our name in. Once again, it's one of those horrible 8 character things, so I can't put Masterath in, which sucks. Oh well, that'll do. There's a little sort of purpley pink Karibo there, and that's quite fairly cool. Anyway, fire! The Egyptian god cards! They've gone monochrome! No, we're back in the 1940s! Fire! Whatever that is. And a dude. Very evil dude. Why do they always show the evil guy at the start of the game? Anyway, here we are! We are standing next to Joey Wheeler. We have a stupid hat. As usual. Now put this MasterCard in here, like so, and voila! I'm good to go. I refuse to say voila because there's no W in it. Or U, which would have made sense. But no, so it's voila. I guess it works. No. Who cares? Masterath, how's adjusting your deck coming along? Lousy, because I got really crap cards at this point. Master, I guess you still got lots of work to do. But you can learn from the expert, the one and only Joey Wheeler, on making great decks. Yeah, deck's all about luck, Joey, but okay, that's fine. Alright guys, I'm gonna totally rock with this deck today. Man, I can't wait for the Duel Express train to come. It's been too long since I've dueled in a tournament. Which has no winner, by the way. Masterath and Yugi and I are gonna own this tourney. By the way... Huh? What's wrong? Oh yeah, where the heck's Yugi? Where is he? Joey jumps around! He's annoyed! Aw man, this stinks! Look at the time already! Well, you know, according to the abridged series, Yugi doesn't keep track of time very well. I wonder what time it is. Standing next to a clock. He's late! Come on, Yugi, how can you even think of being late on a day like this? If he doesn't get here soon, we'll miss the Duel Express. And he was the one that promised that the three of us would take the train together. Man, that Yugi! Arg! Arg indeed, Joey, arg indeed. If he doesn't get here, he can give me all his red cards and I still won't forgive him. Maybe that Dark Magician, though. That'd be quite cool. Summon Skull, because I need that for my deck. Speaking of him, here he is. Masterath, everything's horrible. I know, you've been playing too much Space Quest 2. Everything sucks. Again. My other self, the Millennium Puzzle. My puzzle's gone, along with the spirit inside. When I woke up this morning, it was gone. What, you gonna squirt some, Yugi? You gonna start crying about it? I mean, I know a 10 was an awesome character, but come on. What am I supposed to do? I don't know, duel on your own. It's kind of what I do. I don't need someone holding my hand through my duels. Because the game certainly won't. Hey, we can't waste time standing here and talking. Master, what do you think we should do? Leave it to me. I'll do it. Yeah, that's the spirit, Master. We'll go on the Duel Express. You look for some golden shit. Yugi, let's go with Masterath. I just said leave it to me. Don't you trust me on my own? This is like the first time this random guy's turned up. Apparently he's friends with Joey and Yugi. Which is a good start. I won't stop until I find my dearest friend. I promise. I'm counting on you, Masterath. Don't worry, Yugi, we'll sort it out. Oh, hello, Taya. Nice to see you. Masterath, what are you still doing here? Yugi's forgotten his puzzle. We gotta get his puzzle back. I mean, come on. We do. He's gonna be in a crying fit and throwing a paddy all day if we don't. Weren't the three of you taking the Duel Express? What? The Millennium Puzzle's gone? But how? How did that happen? I wish we knew. And Ashish is there going, oh, I'm just going to take a piss behind this this tree here. Oh, God, the plot! I've got to go straight to it. Forgive me, but I overheard your conversation. Hello. So it seems the Millennium Puzzle has also disappeared? What I have feared the most is coming to fruition. I always found the weird thing about fruition how it's spelt. Technically, shouldn't it be fruitian? Like, has come to fruit! It's come to the apples and the pomegranates! God, do fancy a pomegranate right now. Please, I need your help. What for? I see you're puzzled. Ah! Shizu there with the puns! This is not the time. Honestly, this is not the time. That is only to be expected. Please bear with me and listen to my words carefully. I have come to ask you duelists for your help. Taya, you're not included. You must save the world from Reshef the Dark Being. I'm going to probably pronounce that wrong or whatever. Personally I say it Reshef. But I've heard somewhere it's Reshef. So I may, like, deviate between the two. Anyway, from Reshef the Dark Being. Which is actually a Yu-Gi-Oh card. Just like I did in the anime in Season 5 with Dark Master Zork. Oh, I understand this is sudden and confusing. However, the world is in grave peril. I mean, look! Look at that! I think that's a woman with that red hat on. She's evil. I think that's a woman. I don't know, it's Game Boy Advance, you can't tell really, can you? Only strong duelists such as yourselves can save us all from ruin before it's too late. All the Millennium items have disappeared. This is most likely due to Reshef's resurrection. An unknown entity must have commenced a fusion ritual on the Egyptian god cards, which released Reshef the Dark Being into the world. Oh, re-released. He's been here before then. Fair enough. The ritual stole the mighty power of the Egyptian god cards. And the cards, now drained of its mystical energies, transformed into stone. You must send the Dark Being to its eternal rest before the world is destroyed. So if part of the world's destroyed, but the rest of it's okay, we succeed, I guess. I'm guessing. Okay. Nice. Cool. Okay. Can I just say the whole Reshef the Dark Being's been resurrected? This is what you get when you elect Trump as president. Nice one, America. You took Brexit and then just went, as child's play. Have a look at what we're going to do. But in order to accomplish this feat, the Egyptian god cards are absolutely essential. However, since the Egyptian god cards have been turned to stone, not monochrome, you moron, they no longer have power, meaning even a Karibo can beat them. Oh, I want that Karibo right now. The rarest card of all, Karibo, yes. Only the Millennium items can restore them to their former glory. The items have been scattered all over the world. Okay. They must be regained to resurrect the Egyptian god cards. And with the help of the Egyptian gods, we may have a chance of sealing away the Dark Being. I'm counting on you to accomplish this task. Fine. Please, my powerful duelists. If left unchecked, the Dark Being's strength will keep growing. Well, sadly this game, I have to keep it unchecked for a bit. Like a lot, actually. Like a huge amount. But we'll get into why that is later. The world will be shrouded in perpetual darkness. Please help save the world. Again. What should we do, Masterath? Defeat the Dark Being, why not? I knew you'd say that. Besides, I have to find my Millennium Puzzle. I'll go with you, Masterath. Since you said I'm a powerful duelist, how can I refuse? I'm coming along too, Masterath. I thank you from the bottom of my heart. First, the Millennium items must be recovered. As a descendant of a clan of Gravekeepers, I can sense the faint pulses of the Millennium items. Oh, so that's how they do it, is it? Because initially, a Shizu actually has the Millennium Necklace, which allows her to, you know, she's part of the Kanasa people. You know, she can see the future! But, well, that was terrible. Terrible references. Then again, you come here for references and gameplay, right? No? What the hell do you come here for, then? You must first make your way to the Egypt exhibition. Because why not? We got to learn about history! If my feelings are correct, the first Millennium item should be there. Well, why don't you go get it, then? I know what I ask is a great imposition. But I have no one to turn to except for you. Leave it to us. We're sorted. We'll be fine. Right? We'll be alright. We'll be fine. This game is going to make me want to hate Yu-Gi-Oh! For the rest of my life. Honest. Oh, I do hope not. Your words have given me hope for the first time in a long time. I leave the fate of the world in your hands. I'm now buggering off now. Right! Now I can actually get into the game. So Shizu will be here. The Egyptian god cards are required to seal away the Dark Being. First Egyptian god cards must be responsible from the stone in the prisons. In order to do so, we need the Millennium items, mystical entities. The first Millennium item is in the Egypt exhibition, which we need to actually go on the duel station to get there. Right. Oh. This is the game shop. Hello, everybody. In this game, you can actually buy cards here, which is good, but kind of bad as well. Grandpa, I'm home. Did you get any new rare cards come in? Joey looks straight at the counter. He's still looking. There must be loads. Hello, good to see you. I have some excellent cards. He's kind of right. For example, he had... Actually, no, he's kind of wrong. Look at that crap. Right, so first off is the money front. As you can see, we have this currency, which is Domino. Currently, we have 500 Domino, which is enough to buy the Unhappy Maiden with 0 attack points and 100 defense points. Garbage at the moment. But later on, you will get better cards and stuff, and the usual... Really good altogether. But you only get a certain amount of money from dueling an opponent. For example, if I was to duel, let's say, Tristan here, by pressing the R button, you want to duel me? Sure thing, let's duel. So here's our deck. It sucks. Our strongest monster is Beast of Talawar, but it is a level 7 monster, meaning we need 2 sacrifices to summon it. Leogun, Peacock, Dome of the Age of Science, and Tatanuto Shingo. There you go. All need 1 sacrifice because they're between the levels of 5 and 6. And anything 4 stars or below, we can summon straight away. Our strongest monster is the Furious Sea King at 800 attack points. Now, on this screen, what we can do is we can select a card and use it as an ante, which means we will bet the card for the match. If we win, we gain a card from the opponent. If we lose that card. So here's how the game works. You're only allowed 5 cards in your hand. You draw 1 card per turn. If you have 5 cards in your hand while you can draw, you don't draw a card. So it's good to use your cards pretty much. I'm going to set Bewitching Phantom Thief in defense mode to kick things off. Now it's Tristan's turn. He will attack it with a Griggle, which has 350 defense attack points. I have 700 defense points. I am good. Right, so I'm going to show you something off here, which is really annoying, but it's a game mechanic that's, I believe, also in Sacred Cards. In Forbidden Memories, my first Yu-Gi-Oh! Let's Play, if people remember, there was the Guardian Stars, which, if you get a good Guardian Star, you gain 500 attack and defense points, if it conflicts with your opponents and you have the better one. Same here, pretty much. So, for example, if I play Hintertammer Soul, as you can see, there was no attack point amount. For either of the cards involved, like that. Now that's a bat. My Bewitching Phantom Thief had 700 attack points. This has 300 defense points. How the hell did it beat me? Well, like this. Buku's gonna come in and murder it. Right. So how this works is you have these types here in the top right-hand corner of the card. They're also in the block next to, in this case, Pyro or Spellcaster. And they will show you what type your card is. This is integral to the game. So each type is strong against one type and weak against another. For example, fire is strong against grass, but weak against water. Buku is a light type. Light is strong against Fiend, but weak against Dark, or I believe it's also called Shadow. So how the whole thing goes is Fire beats Forest, or Grass. It's Forest in this, I believe. Forest beats Flying. Flying beats Earth. Earth beats Electricity. Electricity beats Water. Water beats Fire. The other sort of type system is the sort of Light and Dark affinities, which is Light beats Fiend, Fiend beats Dreams, Dreams beats Dark, Dark beats Light. Anyway, with that out of the way, that's the first thing you need to worry about, pretty much. So, you need to stack your deck pretty much like that. Arm Ninja is a water type. It's weaker than Hintertammer Soul. You don't gain any sort of Guardian Star advantage, but what you do get is you can instantly destroy a monster. For example, if I have a Blue Eyes White Dragon with 3,000 attack points, it's a light monster. So if someone has, let's say, Dome of the Angel of Silence, a far weaker monster, but it's a dark type, which means it gains the advantage over Blue Eyes White Dragon and beats it. You can have the strongest monster in the world, and it's like a fire type, but if your opponent has something like a Chain Slime, which is a water type, and it's a really weak water type, the weak water type will beat it. That is one of the worst mechanics I've ever seen in a video game before. Especially for Yu-Gi-Oh! Because it makes the game incredibly cheap. But we'll move on regardless. Buku is going to maul some face. There we go, defense mode, finally. So I might as well show off the sacrificing. You tribute a monster like this, and then you can summon a monster. For example, in the top left-hand corner of each of the cards, it'll show you the amount of monsters you need to sacrifice. So in this case, I sacrifice one. I can summon Dome of the Angel of Silence to the field. If your monster is strained to defense mode on the turn it's summoned, it is face down, which means you can't see, like that for example, you can't see what the card is. Which means you could be in a whole heap of trouble. But usually the way it goes is, the AI is not smart enough to do what I sometimes do later on in the game, which is put a monster in defense mode knowing they're going to attack it, and it's either got higher defense or it's got the better type. It's got the strong type against them. Sometimes that you need to do that later on to get like a free attack in. Anyway, Buku will destroy Sinister Serpent, a banned card. You just played a banned card, mate. Well, in the real game at least. I believe Sinister Serpent is still banned at this point. I mean, it's a weak card, but its effect is overpowered as hell. Ah, you still don't have anything. So I believe that... Actually, no, I was about to say, so I believe Tristan has mostly sort of the elementals, not the light and dark affinities. But, of course, we had a bat earlier. Anyway, the opponent's out of life points. Duel victory! We have won. Your deck capacity is increased by 1. We're going to know what that means later. 7 Domino! Oh, joy, look at that. We also get Tomosaurus, which for this stage of the game is okay. So, yeah. If you're ever in the mood of competition... Oh, I've completely forgot his voice. Doesn't matter. Anyway, So we might as well check out what this is. So first off, we have, if we go to our status, we have our name, our life points, our deck capacity, and our duelist level, plus our money. Our duelist level is the, well, pretty much the level of our duelist. Duh. But what it actually does is, all the cards in the game have a specific cost. For example, Shadow Spectre is 29 cost. We can use this because we have a duelist level of 72. We can use any card in our deck. We can use any card as long as the cost of the card is less than our duelist level. For example, 72, that's fine. But let's say we want to use Cybertech Alligator. We can't, because its cost is 279, which is way too high for our duelist level. As you win battles and get deck capacity, your duelist level will increase. Anyway, on to deck capacity. As you can see, our deck has a maximum deck capacity, 1601. Every single card, the cost will be added together for every card in your deck, and that will be your deck capacity. To play a deck, you have to have the deck capacity of the deck lower than your max. Obviously there, we gain 1 deck capacity from being Tristan. Usually when you battle people, you gain 1 deck capacity. Do you see where this is going, folks? Oh, I believe you do. So, let's say, for example, I want to get rid of all this crap. So, Monster Eye, Arm Ninja, Magician of Faith, and Dancing Elf. Lightning Conga is actually not too bad because it's 750 defense points, which is really good. And we want to put in none of those. We want to put in Koragashi, 2 of them. Might as well put in a Tomosaurus. Actually, no, we don't want to put in Tomosaurus. We want to put in Flame Dancer and Starboy. There you go. So, our deck capacity, as you can see, has risen. Usually, the monster, if the monster with the highest attack, the higher attack or defense, has more deck cost. For example, Starboy has a deck cost of 33. It's got 550 attack points. Yet, let's say Ancient Jar has 22. An effect card does carry weight as well if it's an effect. And also we've got our magic and trap cards right here. The last thing we need to do, which obviously I can't show you because I didn't take any damage, is our home. Now, if we press this, press the A button. Oh yeah. This is your save point, as you can see. But as you saw there, your life points have been restored. Yeah, your life points do not regenerate after every battle. You have to go right back to here. Now, usually, it's tedious, but it's fine. But there are some parts of the game where you have to go up against multiple opponents before you get a chance to save again. And on that note, guys, I'm going to end the episode because, oh, this is going to be bad. By the way, I'm going to be doing this Let's Play completely 100% legitimate. Because I know a lot of Let's Plays have done this before and they've used, like, game sharks and cheats and stuff. I won't be doing that. I completely understand why people would cheat on this game, because this game is annoying as balls as it is. And the Let's Plays that do so, it's usually because they record, like 2 weeks in advance, tops. Me, I have a year of uploads waiting. So, I'm going to be doing this completely legit. Let's see how that works. Anyway, that's the end of the first episode of Let's Play Yu-Gi-Oh! Reshef and Destruction. In the next episode, well, I'm actually going to grind between parts as well, which I'm going to do for most of the parts. But the next episode, probably more dueling around town, I think. I'll see you then.